Meet the BMW iX3 xDrive, the first series production model of BMW's Neue Klasse, and the opening chapter of a major reset for the brand's electric lineup. BMW doesn't frame this as a normal update. It calls the 9.3 a leap forward in design and technology, and a milestone for electrification, digitalization, and circularity. The company says the Neue Klasse technologies introduced here will be rolled into around 40 new models and model updates through 2027. Here's when and where it happens. The 9350 xDrive will be built at BMW Group's newly constructed plant in Drivetrain, Hungary. The first fully electric SAV start production from autumn 2025. Market launch begins in Europe in spring 2026, followed by the United States in summer 2026. BMW also plans deliveries starting in summer 2026 of a Shenyang-built variant designed specifically for China. Now the performance story. The 9350 xDrive uses two electric motors for electric all-wheel drive, producing 345 kilowatts, or 469 horsepower, and 645 newton-meters of torque, 475 pound-feet. BMW quotes 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.9 seconds, with a top speed of 210 kilometers per hour, about 130 miles per hour. Quick, yes. But BMW is aiming for sheer driving pleasure reinterpreted for an electric generation. Range and efficiency are front and center. BMW lists provisional WLTP combined energy use of 17.9 to 15.1 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers. WLTP range is stated at 679 to 805 kilometers, roughly 421 to 500 miles. A key piece is the high-voltage battery, which in the 9350 xDrive has 108.7 kilowatt-hours of usable energy. Under the skin is 6th-generation BMW eDrive technology. BMW says this new generation reduces energy losses by 40% compared with the previous eDrive generation, cuts weight by 10%, and lowers manufacturing costs by 20%. The rear axle uses an electrically excited synchronous motor optimized for efficiency, while the front axle uses a new asynchronous motor designed to be compact and cost-efficient. Charging is where the new hardware is meant to feel immediately modern. The system uses 800-volt technology and cylindrical cells. At an 800 volts DC rapid charger, the 9.3 can peak at up to 400 kilowatts. BMW claims that's enough to add up to 372 kilometers, or 231 miles, of range in 10 minutes, and charge from 10 to 80% in 21 minutes. BMW also says it can charge at 400 volts DC stations, enabled by an in-house switching matrix in the battery management system. For AC charging, 11 kilowatts is standard, with 22 kilowatts optional. Then there's bidirectional charging, positioned as a real ownership feature. Vehicle-to-load can power external devices. Vehicle-to-home can store solar energy from a home photovoltaic system. Vehicle-to-grid can connect the car to the energy market. BMW pairs this with expanded charging accessories, including a multi-function charger and a wallbox professional that supports bidirectional use. But if you ask BMW what defines the 9.3 day-to-day, it points to the digital user experience. The centerpiece is BMW Panoramic iDrive, based on the newly developed BMW operating system X. The cabin is intentionally uncluttered, built to keep the driver in control while letting the interface feel calm. BMW backs up its hands on the wheel, eyes on the road principle by keeping physical controls for essentials like indicators, wipers, mirror adjustment, volume, gear selection, parking brake, hazards, and defrost. Panoramic iDrive combines four main elements. BMW Panoramic Vision projects information across the full width of the windscreen from a pillar to a pillar, placing key driving information in the driver's field of view while allowing customizable content toward the center and passenger side. An optional BMW 3D head-up display can add spatial depth for navigation and automated driving displays. A central display sits close to the steering wheel, and quick select widgets provide fast access to frequent functions. And the multi-function steering wheel remains the main physical control point, designed to work with haptics and clear feedback. BMW says the system was shaped by data from more than 10 million connected vehicles and usability studies with over 3,000 customers. The BMW Intelligent Personal Assistant is upgraded with 2 new voices, proactive suggestions, and customizable routines. BMW also says large language model technology will be introduced gradually to make voice interaction even more natural over time. Design still matters. The 9.3 launches BMW's new design language, reduced, characterful, and meant to be timeless. It keeps hallmark SAV proportions at 4,782 millimeters long, 1,895 millimeters wide, and 1,635 millimeters tall, with aerodynamic optimization targeting a drag coefficient of 0.24. And it stays practical. Cargo space runs from 520 liters to 1,750 liters with the rear seats folded, plus 58 liters of storage under the hood. An optional electric fold-in and fold-out trailer hitch is available, with a maximum trailer load of 2,000 kilograms. Driving dynamics get a major electronics upgrade through what BMW calls 4 super brains. The one aimed at driver feel is the heart of joy, managing drivetrain, brakes, energy recuperation, and steering, processing information up to 10 times faster than conventional control units. BMW says this helps deliver smoother responses and strong traction, and it claims that in everyday driving, 98% of braking maneuvers can be handled through recuperation alone. Finally, BMW is putting numbers behind sustainability. The company says the 9350 xDrive's product carbon footprint over its life cycle is 34% smaller than its predecessor, based on 200,000 kilometers of driving, and that Plant Debrecen operates without fossil fuels in normal conditions. About 1/3 of the vehicle uses secondary raw materials, including recycled marine plastic and recycled PET-based textiles. And yes, more fully electric variants are planned, including an entry-level model for broader access. So when the BMW iX350 xDrive arrives, it won't just be another electric SUV. It's BMW setting a new baseline: longer range, faster charging, a panoramic iDrive cockpit built around driver focus, and a life cycle approach to sustainability, all wrapped in a familiar promise of BMW character.